Hello, everybody, and welcome back to One More Day. Now, it's been a couple of months. Some crazy things have happened, and we wanted to just give a little bit of a recap as we return to your ear holes, penetrating them every Monday. So, Addie, do you want to kick off? What is the biggest, or how are you doing? We'll just do that because last they had heard you were uber sick.
Yeah. I'm still sick, but definitely more handleable. Last 2 days have been kind of rough. Yesterday I just didn't feel good. Today it was like my mental state that didn't feel good. So that's cool. Haven't thrown up in a while though. Haven't been to the Instacare in a while. So, but yeah, when I say I get sick with pregnancy, I get really sick. Like, have to go to the Instacare once a week to get fluids because I can't take them in myself. And then I get really bad and yeah. So that's honestly been my biggest focus for most of the summer. I mean, like, I've done fun stuff with Toby and, you know, I felt okay doing them, but my biggest focus was just getting through the summer and not dying.
Yeah, sounds fun.
And that's why we took our big break.
It's true. And now Addie's back and feeling better.
Not 100%. Don't. That's not true. Just better.
I didn't say
100%. I know. I wasn't saying that to you. Like, if anyone asked me, I never feel 100%. But
ever? Never.
Not while pregnant.
Pregnant.
Yeah.
Pregnant. Also, we found out the gender of the baby, but we can't tell you yet. That's going to be its own little episode.
Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. Burping has been the only thing that's gotten me through the sickness. Because, like, that's what releases the gas buildup in my stomach. So that's what makes me feel better. Yeah, but out the other end doesn't make my stomach feel better immediately.
Why do you...
I'm pregnant, okay? Everything is whacked up and messed up. I have bloody noses all the time. I'm puking all the time. Sometimes my puking causes bloody noses, and then there's snot coming out of my other nostril, and it's just a whole lot of fun. So you just need to back off.
I was just saying your farts stink. Sorry. Yeah. So, we will go back to July.
When did we stop exactly?
July at some
Ish.
point. I think it was the week before 4th of July.
Okay.
The week of 4th of July.
Cool. Good place to restart then. We don't need to look specifically. I just, if you...
Now I'm curious.
Oh, okay.
You might as well call me George. July 4th was our last episode.
Oh, so we hadn't actually talked about our 4th of July, like what we did and all that stuff. So, yeah.
So do you want to talk about our 4th of July?
Trying to remember exactly. Oh, so there was a parade here in Pocatello, but we were also meeting with an old high school friend that morning at a park that I haven't seen in a long time, and she lives in Washington now, so we ended up visiting with them, and she has a little girl, a little bit younger than Toby, and then she has a baby boy.
I thought she was older than Toby.
No, her birthday's April, May-ish. So we missed the parade, but it was kind of just like if we're done, we'll go. If not, whatever. And then...
Toby loved being around their little baby.
Yeah, he loves, like, little babies, which is why I'm kind of excited for him to have I almost said the gender. to have a sibling. Well, now that we know it, I'm used to just saying it.
It's true.
But I think that we I think we went to the store a little later.
Did we eat anything, like, crazy?
No.
We went and bought some fireworks.
Yeah, we bought a few. We bought just some fireworks to do at home because I swear, 10 o'clock is way too late for any kid under a certain age to be out watching fireworks. Like last year, Toby just fell asleep, so it was like pointless for us to even go to the fireworks. Yeah. So it's kind of hard to do fireworks with littles. Like I kind of wish that like there was someone, I don't know, a church or the town that did like a kids fireworks show at like 7
you wouldn't
or
see the
8.
Fireworks, though.
Yeah, you would. Toby saw the fireworks just fine. They just weren't as colorful.
Ours went up maybe 2 or 3 feet.
Yeah, they wouldn't be big. Oh. It wouldn't be a huge fireworks show, but it would be something to where you could still take your kids to go see fireworks, but you aren't up until 11 o'clock, because the fireworks start at 10 most places. Then you gotta watch the fireworks show, and then you gotta get out of the crowd and drive home. You're not home till 11:30, and your kid is 2, and I'm like, yeah, no. No, not happening. So, but Toby loved the fireworks so much. I wasn't sure how he'd react to them.
Yeah, we'll get more next year.
But loved them. And then we had those little poppets. Loved those too.
And then a firework called Purple Rain just shot up a bunch of purple sparklers.
And we had sparklers, but he wasn't as interested in those ones. We did them a couple times with like my parents and stuff, but he just wasn't super interested in them. But loved the real fireworks and loved the little poppets a ton. I
felt bad because when the fireworks were done, he was like, more, and I was like, well, that's all we got.
I know. I feel bad when he like asks so nicely for more now, and it's like, I can't actually give you more. Like, you finished your food, or like what you want is actually all gone. Like, we can't do anything else. I'm sorry. It like makes me so sad.
Yeah, like yesterday I got him some mac and cheese from Walmart. It was more than I thought he'd eat, and he ate it all, and he's like, where'd it go?
More. And I'm like, I'm so sorry, it's gone. But, yeah.
That was our 4th.
Yeah.
What else happened in July?
Trying to think if anything happened before I
can't even
had my...
remember July.
I know. Well, so my family does like a craft club thing. Oh, it's like once a month.
I remember in July, Addie went down to her parents because she had...
I was getting there.
Oh, I didn't know you went for craft club.
I went for craft club and I stayed for like... I was with my parents for like 2 weeks. I came home for one night, and then... So we went down for craft club, and I was going to go home that night. And then I was like, well, we're just going to stay the night because I'm tired and I don't feel good. And then...
You had a doctor's appointment.
Yeah, I had a doctor's appointment Thursday morning, and...
Your doctor's down by...
Okay, no. So I ended up staying for a night planned. I was going to stay for one night. And the next night, I was like, well, what if I just stay for one more night? And then, at that point, Connor was like, well, there's no point in coming home to go back to your doctor's appointment now. And I was like, yeah, you're right. So I stayed till Thursday morning. And my sister ended up coming down, which was tons of fun. She's also super sick right now because she's pregnant. She's 5 weeks earlier than I am. So I think she's 17 weeks right now. 17, 18, and I'm about to be 23 weeks on Saturday. But, so then, Thursday came, and I go to my appointment. No, it was Wednesday. I was shopping with my mom, and, no, it was Thursday.
Yeah,
it was after my appointment. I went to the store with my mom, and we were, her sister calls her talking about Flaming Gorge, which is where my family goes for a family reunion every year to every 2 years. Lately it's been every year, but I decided not to go because it was a 6-hour drive and it was really far away. Didn't have the money to go. I didn't want to drive my car because we didn't have the gas. Just all of that stuff. But my parents ended up being able to borrow a car that was very large. It was a Yukon, so it had 3 rows and it was like huge. So my mom's talking to her sister about Flaming Gorge, and she's like, "Oh, I really wish Addie would come." And like in that store, I was like,
I had already called you.
Well, yeah. Connor had already been like, well, actually no. I think I was talking to you at the same time my mom was on, like right before my mom got on the phone with her sister, and you suggested that I should just go, and I'm like, oh, that's just so much work. And then my mom was talking to Kaylee, and I was just thinking about it, and I was like, but what if we did? So, the decision was made that we would go. We did not have any of our stuff to go camping. Like, all I had was clothes for, like, 1 to 2 night stay. So, my dad or mom, I had my car. So, I drove home Thursday. And we came home, and we spent the night here. I packed. We hung out with Connor for a little bit, because we had already been gone since Monday to Thursday. And then
Sunday.
Yep, that's what I meant. Sunday. Sunday to Thursday. And then the next day, I was expecting my parents to be there earlier, but it was more like an afternoon. But they come in the afternoon and pick me up, and we start making our 6-hour drive to Flaming Gorge. And Toby had the most fun ever. Like, he actually likes playing in water now, so when we went to the lake, he was, like, all over it and loved it, and there was, like, kind of a sandbox area in my grandma's, so his great-grandma's campsite, and there were, there was another girl there that was 3, and another boy that was 4, which are one of them's my direct cousin, one of them's my second cousin, or like my cousin's kid. So, yeah. My family's really close, so when we get together, it's like second cousins, first cousins once removed, all that kind of stuff. But, he just had a blast playing with the other kids and camping and getting dirty. One of the days it rained and was wet for like a lot of the day, and Toby got more dirty than he had ever been, but he was just in heaven. He just loved being dirty and playing, and it was a good day. It was just so...
And then he headbutt the ground.
Oh yeah, he did fall and hit his head. He had it was like...
He still has a little
the
bit
size
of a scar.
maybe 2 quarters on his forehead of just scratched up skin. It honestly, actually, no, it wasn't scratched up skin. There was one spot that was a cut, but most of it was just like broken blood vessels under the skin, and then he had a goose egg. But honestly, it only bothered him for about 20 minutes, and then he was like, oh, I'm fine. And then the next day, he didn't even care. So... he's a trooper, and he really, like, pain doesn't get him too bad.
That's true.
So.
What about his nap?
Oh, yeah, so one of the days, my family always goes rafting, but obviously I'm pregnant and I have a 2-year-old, so me and Toby didn't go. So we hung out at my great-grandparents' campsite for a while, and then I went back and got him lunch, and we sat in a lawn chair in the shade with a breeze on us. It was like amazing. And he fell asleep in my lap. And I was pulling him around in my grandparents' wagon right before that. So the wagon was still right next to me, and there was a blanket right next to me. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to lay this blanket under him. And then he also had a blanket. And I used that for a pillow, and I put him in the wagon to nap. It was so cute. And then when he woke up, he was like, I'm in a wagon. He was like so astonished. He was like, what the heck? Whoa! But, yeah. The ride there and back was long, but... And then as soon as I got back, I had to make cookies for, my business, but...
I just recorded a whole bunch of YouTube videos. It was nice. I got a lot done.
Yeah.
I got so much done. Then I ended up having to redo a lot of it, so that sucked. But yeah. So
was it those Dead by Daylight videos that got all messed up? Yeah.
The audio was all corrupted. That was cool. Toby has found a new love, though. The love of Looney Tunes.
Oh my goodness. It's so cute.
It's adorable.
And we found on the Roku a Boondocks app. Or not Boondocks.
Boomerang.
Gosh. Boomerang. Oh my heck. Boomerang app. Boondocks is a place that we go that's like a fun park, kind of like a arcade kind
family
of
fun center.
Yeah, sorry. But it has all the baby Looney Tunes on it, and he loves them.
He absolutely loves them. And we got him a little Looney Tunes suit.
It's so cute. Got little shorts and a sweater. I just want it to be fall so he can... I thought so too, but whatever. I just can't wait for it to be fall because we've been, buying him, fall clothes because, he's got plenty of summer clothes right now. We don't want to buy him any more summer clothes, but
he's still growing.
Yeah, he's still growing, and Walmart's coming out with their fall clothes, which we bought some stuff for the new baby, too, which are freaking cute. But I just want it to cool down so he can wear all of his outfits. And I've got a whole box of fall 2T clothes for him that I need to go through. But they were all kind of bigger because usually fall clothes run a little bigger, I've noticed. They just kind of do. Because, sweatshirts and stuff, you want to be baggier, so.
It's true.
But, yeah.
Yeah. That was
he still loves Spider-Man, though.
He does.
Yeah. He loves watching you play your new game.
I love it. I got the Spider-Man game. I got a PS4.
We came in today into Connor's office and he was playing it, and Toby, after Toby noticed that Spider-Man was on the screen, he, started freaking out, and I was like, oh. Toby's just so cute lately, but we don't want to do, we're gonna do a full episode on just, Toby updates.
And yesterday, I was playing it out in the living room, and he just had the Xbox controller just sitting, and he was...
playing,
we were playing
too.
together, and then the channel changed or something, he's like, oh no. It's so cute. But yeah, and I had a little mini YouTube explosion, because I've got a YouTube channel. I've had it for about 3 years. It's not going really anywhere, but I started doing little clips and stuff, doing the YouTube shorts, and I went from maybe 1 or 2 views every 48 hours to now getting 800 or 900 because it's just the clips. It was pretty cool. And I got 7 subscriptions. It was cool. Almost at 150, but I just can't seem to reach that magic number. It's 2 people subscribe, 1 person unsubscribes. But that is July. Moving on to August. August 2nd marked the 8th year we've been together.
Yep. Since we met when we were 14.
Mm-hmm. And your friends asked me if I was going to ask you out, and I was like, well, I guess.
Right. That was you guys can go back and listen to that episode.
That's actually our most listened to episode. If you want to check it out, it's pretty sure it's episode 1, actually. Yeah.
Well,
no. It's episode 1 and 2.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think it was 2 episodes.
And then you tell your side of the story in episode 2, 3, 4, 5. Episode 5. Good times.
But yeah.
Oh, and then it was your birthday.
I feel did we really just have nothing going on the first 2 weeks of
Pretty much.
August?
It was your birthday. We went and got Texas
we
Roadhouse.
technically went. So we went and looked at the ultrasound. My 20-week ultrasound. Because my OBGYN was in Idaho Falls, but and I was really nervous to do this, but I just changed doctors at 23 weeks because I can't handle driving to Idaho Falls, and they don't have any kind of, like, bill, like, I don't like how they do their billing, and the people I found has, like, a sliding scale, so it, like, adjusts to your income, and I'll be able to deliver here in Pocatello, even though I've heard that the Pocatello, like, Portneuf Hospital sucks. Like, so many people have had horrible...
What about the Blackfoot?
With this doctor, I have to deliver in Pocatello, but...
I could deliver the baby.
Yeah, but then I wouldn't be able to have an epidural.
I could knock you out.
Gosh.
I kind of saw how they could do it. I could stick a needle in your spinal cord.
No.
Could be fun, though.
No.
It
Because
could
if you
be.
stick it in the wrong spot, I could be, like, paralyzed.
I thought you were. When you first got your epidural, I thought you died. You were just screaming, all of a sudden your whole body slumps over, and I was like...
It numbed me that fast. Well, I mean, they literally put a nerve block in, my spine.
It was wild.
But, yeah. So for my birthday,
And
2
how
days
old are you?
before...
40?
23.
My cougar.
Connor will be 23 in a couple weeks.
My cougar.
Oh my gosh. But 2 days before we went to dinner and my parents babysat Toby, and my dad and Connor surprised me with driving us around in the limo. Which was so funny because when we first got to my parents' house to drop off Toby, my dad pulls up in the limo and I'm just like, okay, whatever. He just has to pick it up for a ride tomorrow or something. Or he just got done with a ride.
To explain, her dad drives limos.
Oh yeah, that's my dad's job. So when he pulls up with a limo at the house or anywhere, I'm just kind of like, whatever. It doesn't, like, faze me. But then after a minute, they're like, it's for you. And I'm like, oh, cool. I mean, I've ridden in them a lot, but it's always fun to have them for, like, a special occasion. But it was fun to be able to ride in it with Toby, too. And then on my actual birthday, we went to a parade. And then we just hung out at home until I went and got pizza for... That's what I wanted to do.
I just felt bad. Because that's usually my kind of birthday.
I knew that when we went to the parade, I would be wiped out for the rest of the day. Because
Toby
I
loved
didn't
the
feel good. And
until, like, halfway through, he was like, let's just sit down.
He was getting tired, and they were throwing so much because
only fruities.
I know, right? So much of, like, the fruity Tootsie Rolls, and I'm like, oh my gosh. But, like, it was so different from the parades that we grew up with in Tremonton because it was just all businesses.
And the parades we grew up with, people were like, here's my new tractor I got.
Yeah, like tractors and like the school's sports team, like every single sports team had a float. This one, we saw one group of cheerleaders and that was it. Oh, and in our hometown parades, it also had all of like the dance studios. I think there were 3 dance studios in town, and every single one had a parade float or 2. So, like, it was just so different. And, like, the parades that we grew up with didn't have as much candy because, like, it was, like sports teams and the schools. Yeah, like, so it was just, like, when we came to this one, I was like, oh, my gosh, stop throwing candy at me. And
They threw, like, 6 Frisbees at us, so we just have, 6 Frisbees.
Yeah, because this lady couldn't get the package open, and she was trying to get it open to, like, throw them out to people as she walked. And she eventually was like, here's just a bunch of them. And there was, like, 15. Like, she threw an entire package at us. So then we started, like, handing them down the line of the people that she missed back behind us and the people in front of us that she was still struggling to get them out. But Toby loves them because they're one of the Frisbees that, like, fold up.
Like the cloth wire.
Yeah, and then you, like, pull them out and they, like, fling open. Toby loves opening and closing them.
No,
so.
He likes opening them. He wants us to close them
and
put them in the package.
He does try to close them, though.
That's true.
He does try. It's kind of hard. But he does, like, the little, like, he, like, makes his arm twist kind of like we do. And he, yeah, it's pretty cute.
He's adorable.
But, yeah.
Should we talk about Toby's achievement, or do we want to save that for another episode?
I want to do a Toby update next episode where we go deeper into Toby's
I don't want to go
Stuff.
deeper into Toby. That's illegal.
Why did you have to even say that?
I don't know. Why did you say you wanted to go deeper into Toby?
I was continuing my sentence and you interrupted me.
I just wanted to let you know that I do not
Stop!
agree with your decision.
Why does that have to be something you think about at all when it comes to our kid?
I didn't want
That's
to.
your problem.
I didn't want to. You're the one that said it.
You're the one that had your mind go there, so that's your problem. Okay, moving on. Connor has some things to say about
Do it.
guests.
Yeah, we want to start getting guests on here. So if you or your loved ones have been diagnosed with mesothelioma, you may be entitled to compensation.
What?
Have you ever heard that? Like, growing up, that was the commercial that showed up, like, all the time. No?
I mean,
Okay.
I've seen those commercials, but not that specific
Well,
diagnosis.
But yeah, if you are interested in doing an episode with us, we already have one lined up. We just gotta pick a time. We're also trying to find a new logo that looks a little bit better.
I didn't know that, but
'Cause
apparently
mine
we
does
are.
not. Mine does not look great. I'm not very artistic. So if you are artistic, definitely submit your logo designs to where? To where? We have a Twitter, but it doesn't get checked very much because I don't think anyone actually follows it. We have an Instagram as well. Go to sickdaystudios.com. That's SICKDAYSTUDIOS. And there's a contact us link at the bottom.
Or most of the people that listen to us probably have contacts to us anyways.
Oh, wait. Never mind. That's right. I lost that domain because I stopped paying for it because no one was visiting it. So don't go to that address. That's not
Just
gonna
look
get
up
you
Connor
anywhere.
Moore on Facebook and message him.
They're going to know my last name. They're going to find me and kill me.
Really? Our last name is in the name, you doofus.
They didn't know that.
Why would it be spelled like that?
I don't know. That's a great question.
Also, I'm pretty sure most everyone that listens knows us personally.
I'm pretty sure that we don't have a way for them to contact. You'll find us. Also, I'm going back to school, to shul,
Yeah.
which I don't know if I'm excited for or not. I'm stressed mostly because I think school starts like Monday, and I can't find a list of what I need for like any of my classes, so I'm a little stressed. They're all online though, so none of them are at a specific time, which is good. Because I'm still going to the college I went to in Utah, but all the classes are online. So, that's nifty.
Yeah.
Gonna get a bachelor's in creative art, creative writing. Maybe. That's what I'm doing right now. That'll probably change.
I still think you should try for history if
I
we can
wanna
get
do
closer
history.
to it.
For some reason, there's no online
University.
history degrees, which is so stupid. So stupid. I'd love to get a history degree. Also, by the time this is aired, congratulations to Jacob and Kenzie for tying the knot on September 2nd.
Finally.
Finally. If any of you guys listened to our podcast, What Is Us, when it was still up, that's the guy. He's the Broheim. The Brogenheimer. But yeah, that is us. That's all we've got for our recap.
Technically, we could keep going, but I want to do a separate thing for, like, Toby, because he has grown a lot since we stopped.
It's true.
It's only been a couple months, too, but it's
So-
crazy.
And I know we were going to try to do hour-long episodes, but we're not that interesting. We tried. We tried talking that long, and then we ran out of topics.
You're just lucky we're making it to a half hour.
But if you come
And-
and do a guest appearance with us, we could probably make it to an hour.
Yeah.
You'll just be responsible for a half hour.
And I start to not feel very
Yeah, it
good
doesn't
sitting
feel
in
very
this, like, sitting in here. I gotta, like, lay down.
My
When it gets
office
late
is-
at night.
My office is really, really
Well,
hot.
and I don't feel good in the morning, and I don't feel good at night. Like, during the day, it's on and off, but at night, I gotta lay down, so I can't sit here for hours.
So, yeah. Thank you guys all so much for joining us. And until next week, everybody.